Ladies and gentlemen, look at that beauty. The Chilling Rain case in all of its glory. Added to our collection. So now we have Lost Origin, Fusion, another Lost Origin, and a Chilling. Added to the collection. Let's go. Big news there. I don't know if you guys have seen what just happened to Chilling. It is now $4,000 a case. We got this one for $3,000. So glad it happened. It just spiked. It just went from 3,500 to 4K. So that's what you gotta learn how to do in this market is just buy right before it goes up, and you're pretty safe. So anyway, next thing I want to discuss on the channel is Brokemon Joey. Actually, it's funny because I haven't even seen the dude's channel now since this channel's gotten big. It's been like the fall of Brokemon Joey, the fall of Frosted Caribou, and the rise of nostalgia bong hits into the stratosphere. This channel's been getting more popular than ever. We posted a short that got 4,000 views in one day. More views than this channel has gotten from one of my investing videos that have made people money. It's just crazy. Next thing I want to talk about, actually, 151 UPC promos. Dude, the Mewtwo. And I was telling you guys to buy this as well, so don't even say I didn't. Oh, look, there it is. Speaking of the devil himself, I was telling you guys to do this. And I don't know if a lot of you did or not. Hopefully some of you did. You're going to love it. Okay, so this is just one of the ones I have. I have the Metal Mew. I can put it back in here. But these with the Metal Mew inside of them are selling for $160 now. To be aware of that. I was telling you guys to buy these back at like $40. These were $20 last year. They are now $160 for the rack of 3. I had them listed for like 80, and I had people finally hit me up for them. I'm like, something's up. And usually no one hits me up for that. And yeah, that's why they're $160 just for the 3 promos. So it goes to show, after promos are out of print for a while, they are in heavy demand. So yeah, just wild to see. I grabbed some of them. I grabbed like 3 or 4 of those back at like 40. And yeah, they actually have outperformed Disney. Let me explain this. Disney stock has been at $120 a share for the past 3 years. Those 3 promo cards went from $30, actually $20, to $160. They have outperformed one of the world's biggest corporations. That is mind-blowing when you think about it. 3 promo cards. Anyway, that's mostly everything I wanted to talk about. Celebrate that we got the case of Chilling Rain locked in. We might be getting another case of Fusion Strike. We're working out a deal with that, and it's going to take some sacrifices, but I think we're going to maybe make it happen. We got to get rid of one of our Evolving Skies booster boxes, which hurts. Some good bit of cash, and what else we got to get rid of? We got to get rid of a Twilight Masquerade booster box. And one other thing he wanted, but so we might be working out a deal with that. The guy had this sick-ass Subaru. He had this Subaru that was like a 4-cylinder, but it had twin turbos, and it actually sounded like a V8. I've never seen a 4-cylinder sound that good. But anyway, definitely a good hookup. Luckily, we bought this right before it went up. I mean, Lord hallelujah. I was so nervous. I'm like, man, he's not going to do it now. I'm like, there's no way. And then he did it, and I was like, oh yeah, to get the Fusion case, we're going to have to give up a Vaporeon box and a Flareon box, which I'm fine with doing that to grab another case of Fusion. So we might be getting another case of Fusion, and it's kind of in the works. So we'll see what happens there. Not crossing my fingers on that. I'm just happy to get the Chilling case. That was the steal of the deal. But I've been telling you guys this shit, dude. I've been telling you guys Chilling fucking Rain is a good set. And you all were oblivious to it. I've been telling you guys at $3,000. It's a steal. Now it's 4K. It's on its way to 6. It's the same thing with Lost Origin. It's going to be $6,000. Fusion Strike is $6,500. What do you think Chilling and Lost Origin will do? Go down? Come on. You have to think more. You You can't just think like Brokemon Joey and be buying Shining Fates and gay shit. Cases. Cases are king. And yeah, we're building up a lot of cases. Anyway, that's mostly all we really have for this one. Keeping it kind of short, but just wanted to celebrate. that we now secured Chilling Reign. Check the prices on Chilling Reign, though. It went nuts. Yeah, and those 151 promos. Like, man, $160 for those is crazy. That's why I also think, and I hate to say this, those 151 UPCs, we could see those hit $1,000. I mean, it's that crazy. This market's nuts. But yeah, do I think it's like right? Probably not. But either way, I can't deny they are going up, and even the UPCs are being now considered as a pretty sick box. Same with the 151 Pokemon Center ETB. So just throwing it out there, some food for thought. But yeah, I was telling you guys to buy those promos, and I was going to buy like 50 of them when they were like $30 each, and I was like, I'll wait and see if they go up. And then like they just didn't go up for like 6 months or like 4 months, and like I was ahead of my time, you know. And sometimes you'll do that in Pokemon. You have to be aware of that. Sometimes you're just ahead of your time, you know, that something may not happen. Like it's in Vapor's case too. Like he's ahead of his time on Prismatic. You know, it may not go up for like another year, but then in like 3 years he's laughing at everybody when all of his ETBs are like $300. You know, sometimes you're just ahead of your time, and I'm ahead of my time on a lot of this stuff. That's why I make videos on it. But a lot of these YouTubers, they don't think like I do. They don't think of the potential of things, and they don't understand where things are going as, I don't know, as easy as I do. It's just like a science that's in my brain at this point. So that's just where things are, man. Things are getting wild, and I don't see it getting any better. Everything's out of print, man. You know, it's like all of this stuff is out of print. It's just going to climb. So buckle up. Anyway, that's all we have for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoy looking at the case of Chilling up there, and we're out.